Alright, so I'm just going to be showing you guys how exactly to start a project and where to start it. So you see I'm going to Projects. Then I'm going to go View All Projects. And I'm going to be searching for SMKT. Okay, so you can type that and you'll see this come up, SMKT Projects. So click on that. Then you'll see a bunch of random things listed, so you need to go to the left side and click Backlog, the button that says Backlog. And basically here, what I'm going to be showing you guys is how to create your specific project and how to track it properly in the system, which in a really easy, simple, clear way. Okay, so this is going to be for you to track, for me to track, for everyone, for Swamiji. Okay, so you see I went to Backlog. Now in Backlog, on the left hand side, you're going to see versions and epics. You're going to be clicking on the epics tab to see all the epics. Now, epic is basically, so we have projects, is like the biggest scale. Okay, so say for example like yoga department is its own project, yoga. But then within, epics are like the big major projects. So an epic is like gonna be Nityananda University course creation is its own epic. Social media ambassadors is its own epic. So you're not going to be creating an epic, you're going to be attaching it to that epic. So I'm going to click epics and you'll see clearly I can see Nityananda Social Media Ambassador, Nityananda Yanalaya, Causing. These are all the projects that were listed for you guys to join. So I'm just seeing more about this epic, Nityananda Social Media Ambassador. So for some of you guys listening, this is going to be your project, right? And it gives a little brief overview, and there's nothing much there. Nobody has been tracking stuff yet, so it's pretty empty. Now what I'm going to do is click Create at the very top of the page. The project should be saying SMKT Projects. It should be a task that we're creating, okay? And issue type is task. And in the summary, I'm going to put my name. Okay, and the project I'm working on. So I'm putting Prasida Social Media Ambassador. Project tracking is what I'm going to write. I spelled my name wrong. Okay, so and then I can put a little overview or description here. Basically I'm saying here I'm going to be tracking my project, my progress under this task. So again, this should be a task, not an epic. The project will be SMKT and it should be issue as a task. And then it's a mandatory thing to update your mood on all the things you create. So I'm going to have to select my mood. Okay, and then I'll scroll down and make sure the mandatory fields are filled out. So the most important is to fill out the mood because it's mandatory, and then you want to go to assigned. Okay? So I'm scrolling down and make sure, sorry, ignore that one. Assignee. Assignee should be me. Okay? So it should be you for your project. And then this is really important. In the epic link section, you need to select Nityananda Social Media Ambassador, or whatever your project is. So if you're in NU, you're going to select NU. If it's for the Social Media Ambassador project, you want to select Social Media Ambassador, okay? If you've chosen multiple projects, you need to make multiple of tasks, multiple of what I'm showing you right now. So please don't try to put it all in one, okay? So if you're in like NU and you're in social media and you're in one other, you need to make separate tasks for each of those, okay? And I'm just making sure nothing else is important to fill. Okay, and then I'm going to create. Click Create. And then I'm just going to click my project. If you ever lose your project, you just go to Issues and then click Recent, and you'll see it at the very top. It should be the most recent issue. Okay, so here I can see it. Prasida Social Media Ambassador Project Tracking. So this is going to be like where I work off of everything. So what I want to do daily is create a subtask. So under More, I'm going to click Create Subtask. And then I'm going to say like work log, something along these lines, like my work log, and the date, 22/11/18. Okay? And then I'm going to write everything I did that day, or everything I'm doing that day. So if you're doing this like while you're doing it, you'll just be updating it as you go. If you're filling it out at the end of the day, you'll list everything that you did for the project. So say I, created my channel name, I created all the 10 accounts on social media platforms, and I created one video. Okay. I'll update my mood. I'll assign it to myself and create. So now you'll see under this task, my main task, if I scroll down right here, it'll say subtask and it'll be listed work log 22/11/18. So it'll be really nice. It's easy to find, easy to see. So say like tomorrow I make my next one work log 23/11/18. It'll just be listed right under that. So it's really easy to keep them all in one place. It'll be organized like this, all under your one task. This is why we want you to do it this way. So you see I'm just clicking, I clicked it, and I'm just updating the status of it to done. Okay? So I put it first, if you're in progress, you want to update it to in progress. And then if not, you'll select done. So I'm just closing that. So say my day is over, right? I finished my work for that day. I click done. So please update the status of everything to in progress or done. Right? And I'm also updating my main task to in progress because, right, as long as we're working on the project, it should be in progress. So I made that in progress also. So now I'm going to go back and I'm just going to show you one more time with another project, another type of project, the Nityananda University project, okay? So I'll just go back to create. It should be SMKT projects. Ignore that. I clicked the wrong one. It should be SMKT projects. Task is correct. It should be a task. And then I'm going to say Prasida, Nityananda University course creation project tracking. So please do this too, but with your name. I'll update my mood. I'll go assign to me. And this is the really important part. Please don't forget, again, link it to the Nityananda University, Nityananda Hindu University Epic. So you see it at the very top. I'm not seeing it. It's at the very top. Okay. So Nityananda Hindu University is the epic that it's linked to. So that means, right, if somebody's looking for my work and they go to the major project Swamiji gave, which is like the whole Nityananda Hindu University course creation, and they go inside, they'll be able to find my task, So that's why we're linking it, okay? And then I'm going to make it in progress because I'm working on it. And again, I'll show you that I'll be making a subtask for my day-to-day. So this is how we're going to be updating. Every day, you're going to be creating a subtask. Every day, you're going to be updating all your work that you did and are doing that day in your subtask. So I can go easily and see it and see what you guys are doing. Swamiji can go and see what you guys are doing. We can go and see what each other's doing. We can see what ourselves is doing. Okay? We're almost done here. I'm just going to write an example of my work for one day, right? Research 5 course creation platforms. Made a list of the 10 topics I want to work on. And then I would list those 10. So say like you want to kind of store your important information in Jira, because then you will be able to find it in case you lose it or misplace it. So I would list those 10 things that I wanted to do there. And then I put like started collecting satsangs as an example. Again, I'll update my mood to whatever I'm feeling. Don't feel like you need to do a good mood if you're not in a good mood. So just be honest and authentic with it. Then assign it to myself and I'll create it. So now again, look, I can just see it right there. Work log 2211. And then I'll update it to in progress or done, depending on what's the status. All right. And you can see my task is there. And then tomorrow I would make another one. I would make another subtask. Alright, so I hope this was helpful for you guys. And if you have any further questions, definitely let me know. I'll be watching this to see if you guys are catching it, obviously, too. This is just a first tutorial video. You really don't need to worry about much else right now. I would just keep it as basic as you can. Track this way, and we can get started with everything. Thanks, guys. Entiendo.